Hala here with Transform Fitness. I'm going to show you some, so we did some bands exercises, so this is my next step up to the bands. So once you are doing pretty good with the chest press, which we showed was the band push, and the row, which is the standing band pull, I want you to try something a little bit more difficult. We're going to increase the level of difficulty. So we're going to try some one-arm band exercises. So you're going to take your band, find the weight or resistance that is good for you. Then just going to tie it around a stable object. And what I want you to do, and mine doesn't have a ton of resistance because I need to keep it in the camera's zone here. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on one knee, and we're going to do a kneeling band, single arm band row. So one arm, kneeling. And you're going to take your band. You want to get it so that when you are, I'm going to hold it here so you guys can see it a little bit better. So when you have your arm extended, that you have a little bit of tension. So maybe about right here would be where I would want it. And then what I want you to focus on is a tight core. You have nice big posture, and you're going to drive that elbow back towards the hip. So you're kind of going down a little bit. And drive back towards the hip and hold it for like a half second, and then slowly come back. Come to a complete stop so you don't get any help from the elasticity effect. Okay? And then, so if you were holding the handle, you'd hold it in what we call a neutral grip with your palm facing away. And then same thing on the next arm. And what I usually do is switch legs just so that, just to make it a little different. And then you'll do the same thing, drive it back towards the hip. And what we're working are these lats back here. Okay? Next thing I would do is something very similar, but with your push. So you'll do the same thing. You'll get it set up, one arm, and get on one knee. Now with the push, I like to put my palm facing the floor. And you're going to push out and back, out and back. And that is another exercise you can do, make it a little bit more difficult. Remember, you want to keep that core tight, because while we're working the core and the chest, we're also working the abs. Or sorry, while we're working the lats in the chest, we're also working the core, which includes the abs, the entire time as well, so that we can work on stability while we're working on building muscle in the upper body. So try it out. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for joining me.